Hello Mike, your clock is now finished and converted. As you know, we've put the new, it is a patinaed loom, so it does look like an old loom. It's not the bright green that we put on a modern watch. You won't be able to see in the not on the video, but I'll send you a couple of pictures of what it looks like. It is a good loom. So the case had a bit of a clean up. I'll just turn it around. I've just got to put the 4 screws in here. So they will be the screws you will need to take out if and when you need to change the time or the battery. All of the original dials and keys and such like all there, or at least fakes of them. So these are just things I've 3D printed. So as you can see, they're just bonded on the back there. It just gives a look of authenticity, so you don't just have holes basically. If we look inside, there's a new quartz movement. Again, 3D printed some brackets to hold the dial in place. The glass is being cleaned. I would just like to put out something. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a slip, which is a rare slip, but you'll notice on the dial there's a little scratch. So between the 3 o'clock, between 3 o'clock, no, around about the 4 o'clock mark. I am very sorry about that. Just as a gesture of goodwill, I'm going to knock £15 off the invoice because that's something I should have been able to avoid. I did put a masking tape over the dial when I was removing the handle. Unfortunately, one of the dials was, so one of the handles was a lot harder to get off than I expected, and it went through the masking tape. But there you go. Other than that, hopefully you'll be pleased with that when it comes back. It should last about 2 or 3 years off that battery. It's a lovely clock, so thank you very much for sending it to me. Obviously they are the original hands, they've just been adapted to fit the new movement. I will send it. Now I'm going to take the battery out in the post because they do sometimes fall out, so you'll just have to undo these 4 screws in the corners to take the back off. When you do take the back off, I would suggest using something like a small screwdriver just in one of these holes. Take it off like this. I wouldn't suggest pulling on these because although that's fine now because it's undone, it's tightly clipped in there. You might put a bit too much pressure on these because these aren't that strong. Okay, any questions please ask, and payment details are in the email. Again, thank you very much. Cheers.